Khun Phaen Paya Krua from Ajarn Prodt of the Samnak Pu Sane Kobut. This pinkish colored Khun Phaen sacred powder amulet has been made by Ajarn Prodt using Muan San sacred powders of the Mahasane type. The powder in question is Phong Paya Krua, the Paya Krua powder, which has a very strict ancient Khmer Tamra for the completion of this Bucha, which is made using inscriptions of a long series of sacred yantra spells and Khom Akara, using Din Saw Pong, using chalk sticks made from sacred chalk. The sacred chalk means chalk sticks which have been turned into powder by inscribing sacred yantra, and the powder is collected as the powder falls on the sacred inscription board, which is also sacred, empowered and blessed, as well as the chalk. These powders are collected and used either for amulets, and some are used to press once more into sticks of chalk for inscribing yantra. In fact, the famous Prat Somdet of Somdet Paputa Janto Promangsi of Wat Rakang Kositaram is made from 5 levels of this sacred powder, using 108 sacred yantra inscriptions, taking the powders which have fallen from the chalkboard and making a new chalk stick to make once more 108 yantra inscriptions. And to do that 5 times, the powder then, from the 5th time, 5th generation, is the Phong Wised special powder. And so in the same way, the Phong Paya Krua is also made through a special series inscription of a formula of selected yantra, which formulate the Vicha Paya Krua, ancient Khmer Vicha, or Mahasane and Meta Mahaniyom. And so these powders were made in this fashion to make Phong Paya Krua, and were then empowered every day and every night for many months. The powders, according to the Vicha, were not to be kept anywhere near human beings, so it had to be stashed in a place far from where humans are living. This is because of the Mahasane power of Phong Paya Krua is so powerful that if it is placed in somebody's house, it could cause even members of the same family to fall in love with or to be seduced by each other and irresistibly carried away by the power of the sacred powders. And so to avoid problems during the making of this powder and its empowerment every day and every night, the powders had to be stashed in a faraway place every night after they had been empowered, until they were finally hand-pressed by Ajarn Prodt and his Luksid in a hand-pressing block mold to press it into the shape of Khun Phaen amulets, which were then immersed in herbal Naman Prai, which contained only pure essential oils extracted from sacred flowers and plants, such as the Paya Wan Dok Tong golden flower, Paya Wan Chang Pasom Klong mating elephant herb, and Paya Wan Sane Jan Dang red moon charm herb, and Sane Jan Kao white moon charm herb, and Wan Khun Phaen herb, and up to a number of 108 different sacred powerful herbs of the Mahasane category. So Ajarn Prodt then immersed the amulets after they had dried in the oils and performed the incantations of the 4 elements, the Nun Tadsi, Liek Tadsi, Pluk Tadsi, and the chanting of the Ajarn Samsip song and the invocation of the Ajarn Samsip song, which are the 32 different types of bodily components of a living human, and that is a reanimation spell in Khmer necromancy to invoke spirits or Khun Phaen or whoever in the Bucha is to be evoked or invoked, summoned to dwell within the amulet. And after this was finished, then he empowered each different amulet individually and did not cease to empower each amulet until he could feel the power being reflected back into his hand, and the amulet was completely full and unable to receive more charging with power, and so reflected it back. As soon as he would feel it reflect back to his hand, he would consider the amulet fully empowered to the brim and continue on to the next amulet to empower it. The amulet will cause attraction and seductive power over the other sex and even the same sex, if that is your choice. It does not matter with this amulet, making it very usable not only for heterosexuals, men or women, but also for gay men or gay women. And so this is most definitely a unisex Mahasane, seductive Kama Sutra, sex magic and love charm, and Metta Mahaniyam, mercy charm, to make your employers, your bosses, your peers, your fellows at work, your friends, your family, and everyone around you look kindly upon you and feel attracted to and interested in you and to like you, and good for business for the same reasons of likability and attraction. And so this is purely Mahasane, Metta Mahaniyam, Kakai, good business, good sales, Mahalab, lucky fortunes, from Ajarn Prodt of the Samnak Bu Sane Kobud. The kata for this amulet is, of course, the same kata for Khun Phaen, but Ajarn Prodt lays out the following method: that you should chant the Huajai Khun Phaen, the heart mantra, 9 times, which is just 4 syllables, Su Na Mo Lo. So you would just chant 9 times, Su Na Mo Lo, 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 Su Na Mo Lo. And that's it. This is Ajarn Spencer for Thailand-Amulets.net and the Buddha Magic Project, signing off.